Sometimes we are going to pot on things, and I don't think we're here to necessarily have a side or an opinion. Mm-hmm. We just here to have an open forum and conversation. Sometimes we just here to talk.
With the goldfish in them, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, welcome back to another offering from the Burban Boys Network. It is May 2nd, 2026. It is a Saturday afternoon. It's actually a quite beautiful Saturday afternoon. The sun is out, the birds are chirping, and there's someone's daughter out there taking money on her Cash App for you to see her private parts. Amen? Amen.
That's almost an amen.
All right.
Gonna so be it that.
I'm back in the saddle with my brother Art, and I'm back in here with brother James. I'll let them gentlemen introduce themselves. Art, you go first though.
It's your boy Home Team Art, your favorite guest. James and I starting the show. It's coming soon, somewhere in the middle. You can catch us on IG.
Genchies.
You can catch us on IG, hometeam.art. You can catch me on Facebook, hometeam.art, but here's where I really live.
Hey, and you already know this guy.
I'm so glad to see you again because we are back to give you some real shit. You hear me? You hear me? It's your favorite man of God, Brother James. Well, it may not be your favorite, but I'm still a man of God, nigga. I'm so glad y'all come back to get this real stuff. Hey, somewhere in the middle, coming soon. Brother James 14 across every platform. All right? YouTube, Brother James.
Yeah, you hear those cheers? The boy at a Presbyterian church with them type of cheers. Amen. All right.
That's a Protestant church right there.
Protestant. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That sounds like the Indy 500.
Oh, shout out to Mike.
I was saying that the congregation was diverse.
Yeah,
I heard it.
Shout out to Mike Jordan, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
Before we get into this, man.
Hold on. Let me set you up.
All right. Before we get into this, I want to say ISO me.
Let me get you right. Hold on.
My birthday coming up. It's tourist season. I want to shout out some of the tourists, the great tourists. You know what I'm saying? James Brown, happy birthday. You know, King of Soul. You know, I look good. I smell good. I make love good. This is a man's world.
Cocaine.
I've got a brand new bag. Shout out to Sugar Ray Robinson. Happy birthday. Tourist Strong. And I want to give a extra shout out to the great Chuck Norris. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Chuck Norris left us. Chuck Norris was supposed to leave us 25 years ago. The Grim Reaper was afraid to tell him. Chuck Norris caught the Grim Reaper asleep on his couch and asked him what he was doing here. He said, I was supposed to come get you, but I didn't want to interrupt you. And him and Chuck Norris, they on the way to heaven. So, you know, Chuck Norris might be back. We don't know, but I just want to tell you, Chuck, man, I love you, and rest in peace.
Yeah.
All right.
Rest in peace, Walter Texas Rangers. Rest in peace, man.
All right, let's get
great Chuck Norris. Hey, shout out to Zach too. He's a tourist, right?
Yeah, Zach's birthday just passed. Shout out to Zach.
Shout out to Zach.
But fuck that nigga. All right, let's go. So let's get to these topics. First topic we have on the docket is these monks. Tell us about these monks and what they were trafficking or not trafficking, what the fuck they were doing.
All right, so there were 22 monks that got caught with the biggest bust in airport history ever.
The world?
Ever in history. It's never been this many drugs caught in the airport. Ever in history. This is the biggest bust ever. With 110 kilos of cannabis in airport in Sri Lanka. Yeah, Kush to be exact.
Loud.
Kush to be exact. They were all junior monks. They were monks in training.
Monks in
training, all right? But then they had the big monk. Big monk that had told,
monk, okay.
Yeah, the big monk that told the little monks, they had said, hey, yo, these right here is gifts. Y'all carrying them all in your bags and, you know what I'm saying, bring them back. These are gifts. So I don't know if they was in a special kind of wrapping or whatnot. I don't know how they didn't smell that. But they were gifts and they told them to bring it back.
Seal in the back of the suitcase where they stuffed the weed in. I don't know how they. I don't know how they didn't smell it either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how they didn't smell it, especially 110 kilos.
So Big Monk had them trafficking, basically.
Big Monk had them trafficking, and the thing is this. He told them it was gifts, but at the same time, I don't know if they knew. That's the part that
they're saying that they don't know. They
didn't know. But everybody say that when they get caught with.
They say they didn't know.
When they caught with that much, everybody gonna say that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was in there.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so that's why I was like, this right here, with it being a record bust, I think you had asked, were these the same monks that was traveling around the world?
Right.
Promoting
Was
world
these the
peace? No,
monks
it
that
wasn't.
hit? Oh, okay. I'm about to say
because these weren't actual monks; they were monks in training.
so these are just junior monks.
Yeah,
These are wannabe monks.
Yeah,
Replacement monks.
Replacement monks.
Substitute monks. Okay.
It let me know too. Like, gave me like a bird's eye view of probably how they practice. I'm like, so that's how y'all achieve stillness. Y'all just take a bunch of weed. Let me get in my interline with my mind and align with my inner being.
That's drug user shaming. We don't allow that over here.
That wasn't shaming. No, I said that's how. Did you hear what I just said?
Oh,
I said that's how they conquer stillness.
Oh, okay, that's how they achieve
how was that?
serenity.
That's not shaming. That right there is a promotion.
I took that the wrong way.
If you want to achieve stillness, nigga, get you some weed. You will achieve stillness.
That's
right?
fair.
You feel me?
Art, did you have any thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns about said topic?
Yeah. So what I learned diving into this is that Sri Lanka is the size of these monks in training are from Sri Lanka, all over Sri Lanka, right? Mm-hmm. Sourced from different colleges and universities. Sri Lanka is an island state the size of West Virginia.
Okay.
Southwest of India.
Okay.
There's 822 monk colleges in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
There's only 12 universities in West Virginia. So I'm like, okay.
Oh man.
Then I say to myself, the monk culture is huge here, right?
Right.
So I said, I want to assume, I love AI because AI is where I can ask all the dumb questions that I don't know. I said, well, what is a monk? Right? By trade.
I thought it was a nigga from the USA show. But go ahead.
Right. So I look and it said, so
This nigga.
AI, that's crazy. So I look and it says, a monk is an individual who gives up all worldly things and they dedicate themselves to study, praying, in work, like what would you call it? Public service?
Okay.
Right. And they don't take payment. They vow to poverty. They don't take any kind of payment. The temples that they live in provides them with all the necessities that they need to actually survive, but they don't want anything from this world. Right.
Right.
You have 822 institutions that's teaching this.
Wow.
Right. So I'm like, okay. And then I look and I say, well, let me go back to the case. So the case is saying that 22 baby monks monks in training.
Baby monks.
I don't want to be disrespectful. Monks in training. I'll keep it that way. Because you're not a monk.
Right.
You're just you in training. At some point you will become a monk. And they still at the university. Because I'm like, when I look at people that go to Johns Hopkins, I don't look at doctors. I look at students, right? So they're students, right? And then the only monk in the picture is the monk that wasn't there.
Which was the one who provided the weed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And his name is Venerable.
Why you putting him on blast like that? Why you dry
Public
snitching?
knowledge
This is
now.
public information.
Oh, my bad.
But it's so difficult. I'll say Vinny because Vinny is synonymous with work. I don't want to stereotype. Is that too crazy? I'm calling him Vinny?
I don't think so.
Right?
I don't think so. Nicknames.
Okay.
That's a sign of endearment, right?
Okay, so Vinny is orchestrating this with a businessman whom they did not name.
Oh,
The businessman is the money man.
So there's another shadowy figure here.
a shadowy figure whom they will not name because they think that he's part of a bigger organization trafficking system.
He from America.
A deeper, darker criminal
A
link.
deeper, darker criminal link, right?
He from America.
And I'm like, I don't know if he's from. They won't give too much detail on him. But I do know the monk clergy has banned the 22 monks in training. They can't go back to school. They can never be monks. That's unfortunate.
Damn, this is like catching a fucking DUI as a CDL driver.
It's
low key.
And then one thing I want to talk about, man, I said you got 822 colleges. 822 colleges. The reason
That
why
might be the name of this show.
the reason why this shit is so ill to me because I'm like to teach human beings not to want much out of this life is a big business.
Do the knowledge.
Oh,
So
dang.
Do the knowledge.
if I have thousands of people or millions of people working for free because they don't want anything from this life.
These are the best drug mules to have. Hey,
And then, right,
pure
That's how they funding it.
pure profit.
and then I say, man, look, I thought about in 2017. Y'all remember when the high priest that got caught doing drugs, gay orgies in the Vatican? Y'all
No.
heard? You ever heard that story?
No.
Okay, look,
What?
this is, and I'm about to land my plane. I swear.
Hold on.
In 2017.
This ain't no conspiracy theory though. This actually happened.
Yeah, this happened.
Facts.
Go ahead.
This is
Yeah.
facts. In 2017, some high priests got caught having a drug orgy at the Vatican. And what I took from that is these extreme religious beliefs are asking human beings to extract too much of human nature from them or human experiences. You understand what I'm saying?
like adrenochrome.
It's
if
like,
you know.
it's like,
I don't even know what it is.
my thing is that I understand the concept of, not utilizing drugs and not being of worldly things because the purer you are, the closer you are to the creator. I understand that concept, but I don't understand why a man can't hold a wife. A man can't make his own money. You understand what I'm saying? Like that structure. Like I think they strip these people of too much of the human experience, and this is the shit you get. You get monks trafficking weed. Weed is illegal in Sri Lanka, right?
Yeah.
So they saying that the weed is worth 3.5, but if it's illegal, it might be worth 6. You
That's
feel
fair.
what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just think that this is just always gonna happen when you asking humans to sacrifice too much.
Hey.
The natural rebellion.
Now that was a solid take from both gentlemen. That was
That's real.
I like what y'all did there. I don't necessarily have no thoughts on it. I just wanted to see what y'all had to say about that. Now the next subject we're about to get into. Hey. Hey, hold on. Hey.
Yeah.
I need a baby on that.
I'm definitely about to potentially turn into Mr. Bitches, all right?
Okay.
This is just
Hey,
this is
Mr. Bitches.
this is just for the bitches in the back, all right?
All right.
Now, the next topic we're getting into is a breakup in which, in my opinion, I never saw it having this much detrimental impact on the black community or society as a whole.
Either.
I didn't see this coming. I didn't know y'all cared about this nigga who used to be good, got hurt, and really never went back to who he was, and this chick who got shot in the foot and never really got back to who she was. And then they came together and had some type of union going on, and then they break up, and all of a sudden, it's the fucking trigger of the biggest gender war to date in 2026. So
man.
now that I've laid this out, what are our thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns about Meg the Stallion and Klay Thompson's breakup?
First of all, I want to say thoughts and prayers to the population. I knew it was a lot of stupid niggas, but I didn't know it was this many. You find out something new every day.
Hey.
It brought out all the dumb niggas and bitches. I'm sorry. It brought everybody out, right? So the fact that people, what you say, people love to vicariously live through other people.
Absolutely.
The fact that they're literally taking on, I guess, the pain of this breakup and masking it upon their own lives and projecting their own scenarios and situations out of it. I'm like, man, you niggas really ain't got nothing to do. Like, every time I see niggas hop online and talk about that stuff, I just be like, damn, you niggas ain't got no jobs. Like, I'm too busy paying
Not
bills.
unemployed.
Bro, they gotta be. Okay, right? Look, bro, like, okay. Bro, I just paid my rent. I could give a
Just a
damn
second.
about a Klay and a Meg or whatever they got going on in their life. Them niggas ain't. Now, look, I would probably feel for Meg if she sent me half of my rent. I'd be like, damn, man. Damn, that's messed up. Klay, did you like that, baby? Oh, my God. Well, you come live with me. You know what I mean? But, nah, that's not what happened, okay?
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is this, bro. People literally taking sides when they don't even know for real the details of what happened. All they seen
no clue.
was a story post that she posted.
Yeah.
Mind you, this nigga still ain't said nothing.
Nothing at all. Keeping the player as fuck.
He ain't said nothing.
I'm sorry, keeping it P.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, PC.
Because these kids can't read.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's crazy, but they can control AI, but they can't read. They know how to work these things, but niggas is illiterate.
That's interesting. I mean, when you give them an iPad at 3, shit, they figure it out quick.
That's true too. But that's my whole thing. I've never seen so much projection and toxicity flowing from both sides. Because then you got niggas out here celebrating. Like, oh, Klay, that's right, getting all the hoes. I'm like, nigga, you ain't getting no hoes.
Hey,
why you celebrating?
Some of us like Tory Lanez music, okay?
Oh, okay. So you supporting another
Tory,
nigga getting hoes?
I do.
I think a lot of this.
Be honest with you, I like Tory Lanez.
I think a lot of
Tory
this.
Lanez sound good.
I think a lot of this is rooted in people's love for Tory Lanez and rooted in the fact that they don't like Meg because of said situation. And so anytime she has any type of slip up, fall, or mishap, we're here, or not we as in me, but they are here to just make an example of, look at this goofy. Like, that's what it seems like with that.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, didn't she get proven to be lying about everything that had transpired in that situation?
Not necessarily, no. On the internet, she's been proven to have been lying, but in the court of law, I don't think we've actually gotten there.
So is that's a narrative as well then?
Yeah, a lot
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are just making shit up and then just saying, hey, this is what it is.
Absolutely.
So I want to just say this, man, to all the niggas and women who feel a certain way about this Meg and Klay breakup, man. I would like to say thoughts and prayers to you. Go get a job. I hope you just start paying some bills and just find something to do with your life. Because this right here is just one of the craziest wars I've seen ever over a post that one nigga had posted, and y'all don't even know what happened behind that post. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the Meg. I mean, Klay.
The Klay
and Meg. The Klay and Meg situation. That's how I feel about it.
Art?
I don't give a damn.
I just think that I'm talking more towards the hot girl community. I think that it's just a classic case of mistaken identity. Right? And I want to be sincere when I say this. Like, I think women just don't watch basketball, right?
Nah, they don't.
They don't like it. I mean, they like to go to games. They like the aesthetics of it.
Because who was Klay Thompson before Meg, right?
Right. Because the Game 6 Klay. They've never heard of that.
Right.
And I understand that because my wife is the same way.
37 and a quarter, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
60 ball on 10 dribbles. But, you know, every Game 6, he closes a series. Not Stephen Curry. It's Klay Thompson. But I don't want to get into Klay's accolades. I just want to bring light on the fact that, you know, people don't do their homework. I think that when Meg saw Klay, she saw Russell Wilson. And I think when Klay saw Megan, he saw Megan. And
to the knowledge, nigga.
Nah, for real, because like, bro, I remember watching.
I see you for what you are.
After their second championship, I remember this interview vividly where Draymond referred to Klay crib as the trap house, bro. He like, bro, because Klay brother was in MLB and they had a penthouse and it was strip club.
Talk about who their father was. Showtime Malaker.
Oh yeah,
Mike Thompson.
Like, bro, like these are like bro,
Ben Rich, Ben
Rich, bro. You talking about guys that have a penthouse and people in and out the like, bro, like Steph ain't even allowed to go over Klay crib, bro.
Dog, them two.
Klay said the first time Steph ever went to my crib when I went to Dallas. Like when I got traded to Dallas, the first time I've been to my crib.
Klay and his brother are basically the example of Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan's sons if they were actually good at basketball.
Exactly.
Or actually good at something. Yeah.
Like guys that like Klay, bro, Klay ain't worried about no family, bro. Klay is the bachelor. But this is the thing though. So I want to educate the hot girls, right? Look.
Hold
all
on.
the hot girls.
Hot girls are familiar with the player types like Yo Gotti. If she got with Yo Gotti, they wouldn't have thought anything of it. That'd be like, okay.
Ask Angela Simmons.
That's ask Angela Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he this what he do. He get good girls and he do what he want to do and he move on, right? You just get what you can get out of him because he got a lot of money and move on, right?
Right.
But they see Klay, they see accountant.
They see light skin.
They see light skin, well groomed. They see Sierra, right? And then what you don't understand is like Klay is like You know, I know golfers. Golfers are the biggest hoes. They have the most robust hoe culture.
I got a perfect
quiet hoe culture, bro.
Tiger
I got a
Woods.
perfect analogy.
Tiger Woods,
I got
right.
a perfect analogy for who Klay Thompson is.
And I'm like, bro, y'all just done it. Y'all don't know this level of playerism. This discreet playerism.
Because y'all not tapped into this type of nigga anyway.
Y'all not tapped into this type of nigga, man.
Exactly. You don't
Y'all
even
be
have
thinking-
access.
Y'all
to
be
this type
thinking
of-
y'all know everybody, but
telling
y'all
you,
don't. And see,
don't.
Klay Thompson is the basketball equivalent of Derek Jeter. This
Yes.
nigga is a sniper.
He's that guy.
This is
Sniper.
what he does. Like if you go look at, they got a bunch of like little posts flying around with all the different women that he messed with. This is why I know y'all didn't know shit about Klay Thompson. Go look at all the other women he's dealt with.
Yeah.
None of them are black women. All of them are some type of other
But
race.
I seen Coco Jones on his list.
I didn't see Coco Jones.
I seen
It's a
that.
couple of Klay.
That
he
actually
cover
shocked
all
me.
grounds, bro. Klay cover all grounds.
When I
He had
seen
some black
Coco,
women.
I
He
said,
had
whoa.
everything,
What?
bro.
What?
From the Bay to LA, he didn't have everything, bro.
You said why did that surprise me about Coco?
Yeah.
It's Coco, man. She's
Co-
just so
Why
beautiful.
would that?
No, Coco.
No,
went-
I know, guys, I know, but she's beautiful.
yeah.
I know what y'all about to say.
$200 million Game 6 Klay.
I get it.
Yeah,
but
and Coco's over there with Donovan Mitchell. Like,
she's beautiful.
That should be right up her wheelhouse.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
right
I'm
there.
just saying. I was just. You know.
Don't equate beauty to common
She's
sense.
a Disney kid too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she really far gone.
Yeah, I was. I was just like, yo, she's beautiful. I know.
Don't
I
ever
know.
let them get close to your heart. They'll upset you.
Don't
every
ever.
time.
Don't equate beauty to logic, please.
Never. I
No.
never do that. I know that. I know better than
You
that.
had well wishes. I can
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
it.
That's what I'm just saying. It was just like, hey, you know.
All right.
So I want to make one more point. Hot Girl Summer is a wonderful rebranding of hoe culture.
Amen.
It's a wonderful rebranding of hoe culture.
Amen.
I sleep with who I want and I do what I want, right?
Yes.
And all hoes want to retire at some point. This is an outcry because their leader, Meg, she failed them, right? And they don't want to take accountability for the fact that Meg dropped the ball on this $200 million man, right? So it's automatically his fault because all hoes want to retire.
But did she drop the ball, or was she just another victim?
No, I don't think she dropped the ball. I think that cuffing season is over around April 1st.
It's hot. Hot outside. But she made the song Hot Girl
When is cuffing
Summer.
season over?
Somewhere in between March 16th and Earth Day,
Okay.
which
What
is in
Earth
April.
Day?
Yeah.
What
So,
day is
so
it?
yeah.
This is the day we celebrate the Earth.
Yeah, so it was.
I'm saying,
it
what's
was
the date?
Oh, somewhere in April. That's why I said somewhere in April.
yeah, so it was about time, bro. It was about time. She had a cycle, and now it's time to cycle out.
Actually, to give you a actual actual period, cuffing season's pretty much over during like Pisces period. No, Aries period.
Don't it
From
start
like
in the fall?
what?
Nigga,
Cuffing
hey, talk
season.
to me in months.
Cuffing
Don't do
season, I
this
think,
zodiac.
starting like
Oh, you don't do
October.
astrology?
I don't do this
I
zodiac.
think
So
cuffing
talk to
season
me
starting
in
in
months.
October.
Cuffing season starts in preseason be like end of August, early September.
Okay.
Around Labor Day. That'd be the first little holiday to see what we could do.
Okay.
That'd be the barbecue, bring you over to the barbecue, meet the people. We've been jamming all summer. I've been telling niggas about you. I kind of bring you over, introduce you, show you off, and then niggas don't see each other again until fucking Halloween. And if motherfucker made it to Halloween, now we talking about Friendsgiving and Thanksgiving. So it's hook, line, and
This the
sinker in there.
breakdown I needed.
Yeah.
This the breakdown I
Because
needed.
I've been off the shelf for a minute.
Me
So
too.
it's like, I don't know how
I
that
knew
works.
he knew.
Yeah.
That's why I asked him.
So once we get to Halloween and we hook, line, and sinker for Friendsgiving and all the November shit, that damn near just translate over into Christmas and New Year's. And then from there gets a critical moment between New Year's and Valentine's Day. January is a critical month.
Okay.
January is a very critical month because we're coming off a major holiday of spending money and spending time, and we're going right into, well, for men, we got to prop them up now. You know what I'm saying? You might be burnt out by Martin Luther King birthday, but you be needing to do that OT during January when it's a slow time so you get ready for Valentine's Day. Now, if we make it to Valentine's Day, of course, at this point, we just made it through the whole whoop. We locked in, but that's when things get spicy. When we get that random 70-degree Thursday in February, and now a nigga was missing all day and then hit you, oh, babe, had a long day, just got in. Nigga, you work day shift. It's 9 p.m. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What was you doing? And so that's towards the end of February, and now here we are in March where things are getting shaky. There's no major holiday in March. There's nothing. There's just St. Patty's Day. And so St. Patty's Day might be the downfall for some of y'all. Y'all get too drunk. By then, I'm already irritated with you because of all the dumb shit you've been doing all over here. And this might be my perfect way to get up out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and give me a drunk St. Patty's Day. Like, it was 65 degrees, even though it was kind of rainy. Like, they was out and they was on me and they was just hoping you was my friend or my sister. And so now, by the time we roll around to Earth Day and goddamn, 420, it's like, shit, it's kind of decent outside. Like, Cinco de Mayo around the corner, and you a single mom, and I don't know if I want to like put you on a pedestal for Mother's Day. So this might be my time to check out.
It's a whole science to it, bro. That's why I'm like,
I know Nick. The knowledge.
Bro, I'm like, I know Nick.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Bro, I know Nick know how the cycles go when it comes to cuffing season, bro. But my last point I wanted to make was I can't ignore that with Meg now, it's the mess over the music. The mess is carrying her, not the music,
that's
bro. So I don't even know if Meg is really hurt, but I know that she understands that the mess carries her. Like, we had Jess with the mess. Now it's really Meg with the mess, bro, because this might carry her into the summer where she could hop on something with Cardi or somebody like that and create a summer anthem.
Or create a rollout. There's an album coming behind this.
Right.
My think, piece, and theory behind this is about to be her lemonade moment for the hoes.
Oh.
Yeah, this is about to be a lemonade moment for the hoes.
So what be called? Like Dr. Pepper?
And I'll go as far as to even...
Not elegant.
And I'll go as far as to even saying Klay might be in on it. This all might have been a lineup and setup for the album. I kept telling people, and I remember I've been saying, they're creating real life events as marketing for products. This looks like that.
Kalshi. Did they put this on Kalshi?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this up on
did they
Kalshi.
put the breakup? I gotta look this up. Did they put the Man Can Klay breakup on Kalshi? Oh my god, hold on, man.
It might be on there, brother.
Oh my god, I gotta see this. Hold on, give me a moment, y'all. Pray with me.
He's a degenerate because he has Kalshi on his phone.
I don't have Kalshi on my phone. I'm actually looking up on Google.
Oh, you should have went on Kalshi. You ain't gonna find it like that.
I'm not.
No, Kalshi keeps everything locked behind the app.
Oh, behind the paywall?
Yeah, you got to get on the app.
You have it, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you search it? I mean, you ain't got to do it right now. You can do it later.
Get back in with us. Yeah. You do goddamn research, your goddamn self.
I just want to know now.
As we move into the next topic, what's going on with this homelessness shit? What are y'all talking about?
All right, so I saw that the Trump administration is trying to grant Louisiana with this bill that they're trying to pass where they will they're going to make homelessness illegal in Louisiana.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get arrested for being homeless, you have two choices. You can go to jail for 6 months, or you can go to this what they call let me look at my notes. What they call them? They call them.
It's basically like a concentration camp.
But it's called something
like a halfway house or something.
Not a halfway house. I hate that. Give me a second. A treatment center. It's a campsite.
It's a campsite.
But they're calling it a treatment center. But this is the thing: you have to pay for the treatment center.
Wow.
So if you don't have the money to pay for the
fucking homeless
for the forced treatment center. For the forced treatment center, you have to go and work every day to whatever private institution that the state got.
Oh, they going after the panhandlers.
But what's the key to that? You gotta do it for free.
Yeah.
So you go to jail for free or pay to go to a treatment center.
And work for free.
And so essentially, so you're paying rent to work for free.
Yes.
Wow. Because now that y'all say this, and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, that's wild as hell. But on the other side of that, like,
oh man, you about to steal my thunder again.
The panhandlers make on an average somewhere between $90,000 to $100,000 a year. So
$85,000 to $100,000 to be exact.
They saying they got the bread for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't believe that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that a panhandler in a major metropolitan area probably makes that much.
Well, you know what? That was a metric for what you just said.
Yeah.
It was
Louisiana is
the
poorest state in the union, bro.
Which one? Louisiana?
Really?
They always
Mississippi.
No, they always measure 1 or 2 in Mississippi. They go back and forth. They have no job growth, no economic growth. They have the most homelessness per capita in the United States.
Well, that's what happens when your city gets hit with your major city gets hit with a hurricane and you don't build it back. But there's that.
Well, I look at it like this, bro. I look at a state that when it was slavery, they were the richest state, in the country.
To the knowledge, nigga.
So
The
when
Louisiana Purchase.
So even outside of that, the sugarcane plantations, it's not about the purchase. It's about the sugarcane plantations. They were the 1 or 2 richest. Now they are the 1 or 2 poorest, right? So what you're telling me is that the government's job is to provide opportunities for the people, correct? Right? So what you're telling me is that
Allegedly.
So but what you're telling me is that you don't have any answers other than forcing people to work for free.
That's the answer.
People need to get the fuck out of Louisiana, bro.
Oh, shit.
Now listen.
Like, that's all y'all, because basically what you're telling me is that we need to go back to slavery.
They never wanted to leave.
Oh yeah, but
No, they never wanted to.
It still happens though.
They
That's
never
the thing.
wanted
It
to.
still happens throughout the world.
But
Like,
that's crazy.
Like the Civil War to me is hilarious. This is a think piece. It's not even a think piece. It's just if you pay attention and you know. The Civil War is literally over free labor and taxing niggas. That's it. They said, hey, either we want these black people to work for free or we'll let them buy a house and become taxpayers. That's it. That's it. They had slaves in the North too. Don't get it fucked up.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Like they had slaves everywhere.
They had slaves in Canada, and they make it seem like Canada was the promised land.
No, it's just the farmers in the South were rich. They were so wealthy because they had the cotton plantations and the sugar plantations.
And because they had the soil and they had the weather.
So they had the wealth.
But I'm saying, remember when we was in school, they was painting to us like Canada was like the promised land for niggas. Like, all right, go to Canada.
No, they wasn't.
And you good. But at the same time, they had slavery there. So it's like that's my whole thing.
Was there like actual slavery? Was it like indentured servant?
I think it might have been indentured servitude.
Because them
I
two
think
different
it was
things.
actual slavery. But let me verify. But I believe it was actual slavery.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But no, that's crazy. What's going on down there? Just as y'all talk about it, I just think we're just getting to a place where the government is trying to monetize everything. Like even the government's with the bullshit of trying to monetize.
I feel like they've always been there though. Like, so the thing is now they can just get it off. Like now it's getting back to the point to where a lot of bullshit that you couldn't get away with for a long time, they're able to get off with it. But I ain't gonna even say that they couldn't get away with it. It's just now we seeing it.
I think it just wasn't kosher to do. I think what they're trying to do now has been done in other places, but because of the state of what America was in, quote unquote, and the morality that we had in the country, they couldn't do it. But now that the fabric of the morality of the country is getting torn down to the ground, now they're able to get all this other wild shit off.
Yeah.
Like a perfect example of that. While people are losing job after job and layoff after layoff in America, China, the number one technology company, or not company, but country in the world, I should say, they banned companies being able to replace workers with AI. So no robots, no artificial intelligence for your desk jobs. You have to use humans. Now, in my opinion, all that means is you're just going to integrate that into them working with it, and you'll still probably be able to shave a little fat here or there, but you're not going to be able to lay off 10 to 15 or 20% of your workforce like they've been doing here in America. And never forget, even with all of these companies doing these layoffs, yo, pull out your chat, especially if you got the premium. Start asking chat, well, if this company laid off so many people out of their workforce, where was the majority of those jobs cut from? Were they in America? Were they overseas? Were they this, that, and the third? You're going to come to find out that a lot of these jobs are being cut here and mainly here in America. They playing with us, dog. They are playing with the American citizen. Our corporations, our American corporations, and our American government are playing with us in a way that's very nasty.
The crazy thing is, too, the big portion of those jobs is being cut are salary jobs. So
Exactly.
a lot of people in management.
Exactly.
So, because I remember when it happened at Amazon a couple of years ago.
25% of management they got rid of.
And I was like, oh, because we was hearing that they was doing cuts, but we thought he was talking about laborers, management. And so I was like, oh, wow. And like, they got AI replacing a lot of those jobs.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, because, I mean, of course, we both worked there. When I was looking at all the statistics, like, all they was doing was just farming the data for them and showing them how they just had human doing the input on how to look at it from a human perspective. That was training the AI model. And now we have an AI model based on human behavior and said thought pattern and decision making. Now we've made it into a computer thing. We've ran it a couple times. it's kind of conducive and works close to what a human is, we can get rid of the human now. Because we, like I said, we worked there together. How many times we seen them bring in, quote unquote, an area manager or someone in operations, and it was somebody up underneath them telling them everything or training them and showing them how to do everything. Meanwhile, they getting promoted, six figure. Meanwhile, the motherfucker who trained them is blackballed and pigeonholed into this spot.
Yeah.
So,
but at the end, those same people, they got promotion after promotion. They was like, all right, nigga, we got what we needed from you.
Because it was always a rat race.
Exactly.
That was always a rat race.
I think that's the true purpose of waste, fraud, and abuse. Like with Doge, I think Doge was here to figure out how many people can we cut without this shit falling apart. How many people can we get rid of?
What they like to call it is running lean.
Yeah,
I
just
run with the skeleton crew.
Yeah, I'll just
and that's billionaire to me. That's billionaire ideology. Like
absolutely
growing up. Like, now think about it. Like, cause you learn life in reverse, right? So we were teenagers growing up. All of our parents would talk about the middle class is under attack, working class is under attack, right? So it was like this big standoff where politicians would try their best to hold off the billionaires from attacking the middle class, because when the middle class folds, the economy folds, right? But I feel like now it's like the billionaires have been able to buy up Congress and buy up the government to the point where now they can exercise their thoughts and how they perceive things to be. And they can say, I want it, like you said, go lean and cut things, right? Yep. And then what's happening is that the middle class and the working class is under so much duress, bro, that we are really in danger of not existing anymore.
Can I piggyback onto that?
Yeah.
I want to ride coattail on that. Pause. Wait, hold on.
Hey, yo.
Here goes the other thing that changed. I think back in the day, we needed to have a plethora of jobs in order for said community, nation of people, group of people, whatever, to sustain the economy. The way that worked is the only way back in the day for you to obtain money is to work for someone. Okay? The only time we really bartered money between each other is when we bet something or when we exchanged services. The difference between then and now is your average person doesn't have to go to one of these corporations or companies to earn money. They can monetize themselves through all these different platforms. Well, since y'all want to monetize yourselves, you don't need a fucking job. Oh, you want to be a content creator? Go ahead. Fuck this job. Oh, you want to be an entrepreneur and start your own service and make money like that from other people who are basically along the same earning tier as you. Go ahead. You don't need us anymore. But what we're going to do on the other side of that is we're going to run lean. We're going to run lean because we realized that we had way too many people in the first place. And there's a much more efficient way to run this. So as on the business side of it, I do get it. Because if I can do with 10 people what it used to take me to do 50 people to do, it behooves me to do it. It's just smart. It just makes sense. In the human or the morality aspect of it, it looks terrible. But from a business standpoint, instead of employing 50 people and paying for 50 different insurance plans, I can employ 10 people and then pay for 10 different insurance plans. That's 40 people less the liability of some dumb shit happening. That's 40 less potential lawsuits. On the business side of it, it makes complete sense.
For sure.
I think where the problem is the shift in how dynamic and quick it's happened and how the country or the people that we look to, who we pay our taxes to, they didn't get out in front of this. They just kind of let it happen. And it's like spilt milk. Yo, that glass was already on the edge of the table. You should have moved it away or prepared for it to drop. But now you rushing to get the mop and looking for this, that, and the third. And we're realizing we don't even have a mop. Damn, we ain't even got no paper towel. We're out here cleaning the spill up with fucking toilet paper. That's how I see it. But I think that's how they just wanted it. I think they George Bush the button on some type of little plan they had with the COVID shit, and it ran too wild, and they just could not reverse it. Yeah, they just couldn't do it. That's just my thought and theory.
But I also did want to get off like my thoughts towards the homelessness.
Oh yeah, you had a rant.
So, and I will say this too. I am projecting, okay. Because of things that I have actually experienced, right?
Yeah.
With homeless people. So
this nigga got problems with homeless folks.
Hey, listen. What I'm saying is this though. because we was talking about the metropolitan areas where they make 85,000 to 100,000 a year. So I'm just like, man, okay. And like a point that Reed has said again and again is that a lot of y'all are able-bodied. Y'all just don't want to do anything. If it's something right here that'll force you to not be homeless and that'll make you actually give you the drive and the hustle to be like, you know what, let me get a job so I ain't got to do this. I don't necessarily see a problem with that. The thing is this. It was this one guy, right? My homie, matter of fact, he actually met a guy who told him, yeah, I cleared like $70,000 last year. Homeless nigga. Just from panhandling. One week actually, me and my wife, I was driving to work. It was a dude standing outside, right? And he like, wait us down. I ain't had no cash on me. And I actually felt bad. I was like, dang, you know what? Next time I see that dude, I'm going to get some cash to him. Then he was like, hey, man, today's my birthday. And I was like, I ain't even got nothing for you, dog. But I was like, you know what? I remembered him. Stuck with him and everything. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get $5. I'm going to pull $5 from something, and I'm going to give it to that man when the next time I see him.
Plot twist.
So, the next morning, me and my wife driving to work again. You heard what I said we're doing. We're driving to work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I got the $5, and I'm low-key excited to see him. I'm like, yeah, I got $5 for him today. Yeah, I'm going to give it to him today. This nigga walks up to the car. Yeah, it's my birthday. I was like, now I don't know if he didn't remember who I was or what, right? And I'm like,
That's his script.
right. Then I said, bro, you said yesterday was your birthday. He was like, oh yeah, well I celebrate all week. Fuck away from my car, nigga. Get a job, nigga. Yeah, you should have a law to force niggas to get jobs, all right? Because that nigga had to be like my age.
You know what's crazy, bro? You know, I hear this a lot when we see lazy Negroes. Like we kind of have this opinion. And you know what I think, bro? I say, look, man, the first slaves got over here in 1526. 1526, bro. And we still ain't, we still have been, even after slavery ended, we were so systemically oppressed, right? Mm-hmm. And we've never received anything for it, bro. Nothing. So lazy Negroes is the least of my worries. And when it comes, that's the least of my worries, bro. That's 500 years, bro. That's 500 years, bro. The UN last month just voted the transatlantic slave trade to be the biggest crime against humanity.
Yeah, I seen that.
They just voted. You know who voted against it?
The United States.
Wow. Of course they did.
Guess who else voted?
Trump.
Guess who else voted against it? Israel.
The real United States.
Of course.
The real United States.
I don't want to do that.
We can't do that. No, we can't do that.
But what I'm saying,
right.
But look, I feel you, bro. I feel you on how I feel where you coming from, right? Because you want people to be productive, right?
Right.
But that ain't the case in Louisiana. They not providing no opportunities for these people, bro.
And that's why when I led, I said I'm projecting.
It ain't.
You get what I'm saying?
It ain't like it's a bunch of buildings that's jobs all over the place, and niggas just walking past like it's nice weather. I'm just gonna stay outside. Yeah. And then you got.
I mean, but some of them niggas here
they
doing
not
it.
provide. Some of them niggas. Some of them niggas
like, hey,
but you gotta
nigga, I want to get drunk and high. You funded though.
You know, we haven't discussed that a huge percentage of the homeless population are people that suffers with mental health issues.
Well, the other thing behind that that a lot of people don't talk about is how all the mental health institutions closed down during the end of the 80s, during the 90s, and how those resources aren't around. And that's how we got to a big homelessness problem in America in the first place.
Really?
They threw those people on the fucking street.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
They were mistreating those people, so they kind of snatched the funding.
They not only were they mistreating those people, what's really not being said is that those facilities were a lot of different testing centers for a lot of drugs that are prescribed today.
Yeah.
Like back in the 70s and the 80s, prescription drugs weren't prescribed at the alarming rate in which they're prescribed to now.
Yeah,
but what I will tell you is there's a funny correlation between all these mental health institutions closing down and the prescription drug rate, or just drugs being prescribed going up. There's a direct correlation there. You do your knowledge, you do your research, but numbers never lie. And if you can just have some deductive reasoning and put 1 and 1 together, oh shit, I ain't got no screen, no motherfucking case on my goddamn phone. If you could put 1 and 1 together, it's always going to be 2. That's just what it is. So do the knowledge. Now, you gentlemen also have kind of like the last 2 things we're about to talk about on YouTube. They kind of tie together. The first one, Brother James told me we need to talk about the Elon shit before we get to the data center shit, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so
Both
walk me
is
through.
Elon. Both is Elon.
Both is Elon.
Yeah, but it's like the data center was the ladder of that.
Okay, walk me through this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Elon is currently in court with Colorado Supreme Court
In a nasty
in a
litigation.
national litigation
Insane.
where he can't prove, because Colorado have the most strict AI policies out of all states, out of all 50 states, and he cannot prove that his AI that he's building is not discriminatory. He can't prove that, and he feels that even if he can't prove it, he shouldn't have to. That's his whole ideology. Like, even if it is, I shouldn't have to. Like, it's my product. Like, I don't care. Like, and also it's like it shows, and it's like when I saw that, I automatically thought about the AI supercomputer center in Memphis, in the hood of Memphis, where it's polluting the air and the water simultaneously.
Shit, let's talk about the one that's about to be fucking not too far from us.
Oh, because they trying to do one in Rainbow Beach, right?
Fuck the one in Rainbow Beach. They've already went ahead and granted them to put the big ass one out there in Joliet.
Okay. So I didn't even know about that.
Oh no, no.
They thinking about putting one on Rainbow Beach.
That's why everything went up around there.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. You should put it down there by the fucking landfill if you're gonna put it by the water, but that's fucking bullshit.
It just they need an insane amount of water. They need like millions of gallons of water every day.
So the data centers is what's gonna fucking pollute the water at the end of the day.
So the data centers, like that data center is in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Uses as much water and electricity as the entire Naperville community.
Oh wow.
And that's a rich community.
Yeah.
So they just using that shit in abundance. They ain't
abundance.
So they
even.
using so that building is using as much as an entire city?
Yeah.
It's out of a small town.
A wealthy city,
Yeah,
a wealthy small
town.
town. Like that, the adjective of wealthy is very triggering here because you would think in a poor community there's only so much money rotating. In Naperville, nigga, there could be billions of dollars in that community amongst the constituents who live there. So think about the people and how they use these resources. They waste it.
Yeah.
And so to compare a data center to a wasteful, wealthy community,
That's insane.
that's a bit insane. But the data center is probably going to use the electricity and water just as wastefully as those people do.
So they're
Probably more.
using gas turbines. That's where the emissions is coming from. That's where people are going to die and get sick from the air pollution, right? The emissions.
Yeah.
Because they won't use nuclear power because nuclear power costs more and it takes 10 to 15 years to build an actual nuclear power plant. It takes 10 to 15 years and it's way more expensive, but it's way better for the environment.
Yeah.
So what they do is they use the gas turbines because you can be up and running in a few months. But what it does to the environment is insane, bro. Like their predicted casualties is 45 million per year.
Oh, the data centers?
Serious?
Yes.
And see, it's crazy
my
that
God.
it's crazy that you say that because now you're giving me context behind something that I've been seeing and I couldn't put my finger on just because I didn't do enough research. Yeah. But that makes absolute sense as to why they're halting or scrapping half of the data centers in America now. Yeah. They saying, no, fuck that shit. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. The people are way too aware. This is one thing I can't say about American citizens, black, white, Puerto Rican, I don't give a fuck what you are. When we peep some shit locally, because these are all local matters that they get voted on. Locally, when we come together, we stop shit. This is why you should always pay attention to your local governments and your local elections. Yeah. A lot of people at these town hall meetings are coming up and saying, no, we don't want this shit. No, do not do this shit. No, this shit is going to kill us. Literally, it's going to kill our environment. What the fuck are y'all doing? And this is happening enough across the nation and the information starting to come out about what these centers do off of the ones that are already out to where the people are like, nah.
And they about to, like, bro, they're saying that, and they saying, that's crazy because they saying Memphis has some of the cleanest water in America. And they say that data center is about to turn that shit into Flint, bro.
Shit.
Oh my god,
that's crazy. And I don't even like no Memphis. Memphis off the Mississippi, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Think about the Mississippi River.
That runs like throughout the whole.
It runs from the top of the motherfucking country down to the bottom, and it's in the middle of it. That's a main water source for this country. That gets contaminated, that's a problem. Think about it like when that bitch flooded.
Yeah.
Damn near middle of America was underwater dealing with that shit. Yeah, that's nasty work, bro. Yeah. That's nasty work.
And then the thing that you was expounding on me with the data center is the locations of it. Yeah. They're not putting them in neighborhoods where like the wealthy or the upper people are. They're putting them more so in neighborhoods where it's like low class.
The only pushback I'll give to that is they did put one up there by the white folk up in Illinois, and they cleared out the whole town. They paid everybody for their house, and they cleared out the whole town. Damn, they're like a few miles of that shit.
So they paid them to evacuate.
They paid them for their land.
For their land, okay.
They paid them for their land, but they almost got everybody to sell. But it was a wealthy white community up north somewhere, northwest Illinois. It was where it was like by Downers Grove or some shit.
Okay.
Like it wasn't no bullshit area. Like it was like, oh shit. But of course, I think they came in and spent, don't quote me on the number, but they spent well north of 8 figures to move all of these people out of there, buy up all the land so they could put the data center. But see, the difference is, like I said, that was a wealthy community. You came in and paid the people to leave.
Right.
They not paying nobody in Rainbow Beach to leave. They just gonna slap that bitch up and call it a day.
Sure.
And so that's where the malicious intent comes in. Because you're not gonna move these people out because you don't feel like they're worth it. And if we're gonna keep it real, it's real malicious because you paid the people who are already well off to move out of their community, but you won't pay the poor folk. You won't inject that money into these people. You don't want them to have the money.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Oh, y'all smoked that shit with the discriminatory AI. Now, only thing I say about Colorado is this. I find it funny that y'all got all them regulations on AI, but you letting them kids out there change their sex without their parents' consent.
Oh, wow.
You know, life is give and take, bro.
Yo, give and take in that notion is crazy.
Hey!
To the knowledge.
Hey!
No. We get to the Patreon. To say give and take right there, after what? Yo, Art, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on IG at hometeam.art. You can find me on TikTok at hometeam.art and Facebook.
Yo, brother, you already know.
Hey, you can find me on IG at Brother James 14, Twitter Brother James 14, TikTok Brother James 14, Facebook Brother James. It's your favorite man of God, Brother James, back with another episode with this crazy man.
Yo,
we gonna see y'all again soon, man. All right, thanks for joining us.
Somewhere in the middle coming soon.
Somewhere in the middle coming soon. Watch out for that.
Yo. I'm at Burban Boy Reed. I'm done. I ain't even gonna say it.